for tonight's second race. Second half of the daily double, exact and trifecta wagering one Winsome's Garrett, owned by Don Bolin Jr. with Charles Smith Jr. Number 2 is Justin Lynn, owned by Kerry Hill with Stanley Hill. 3 is Our Miss Mandy, owned by Clarence DeLong and Danny Landis, driven by Jim Daly. 4, Bow Me Over, owned by Catherine Shale with Darin Mauser aboard. 5 is Believability, owned by Paul Simpson with Jeff Out on the bike. 6, Belinda Wick, owned by Ken Jones with Randy Tharps. 7 is Odd Efficacy, owned by Pacey Midland and Ken Cohen with Jody Essig. 8, Silent Sarah, owned by Herb Bowser with Justin Hall. 9, Lydia Yorktown, owned by Jim Florio and James Mershad. Mike Wilder will be in the sulky. That is the field for tonight's second race. Post time will be in 5 minutes. Field for tonight's second race at the gate and moving through the turn. Field is now in motion. And there they go. They're off and pacing. Lydia Yorktown on the far outside. Believability with a rush down the middle of the racetrack. The one Winsome's Garrett is off stride. They're on their way to the quarter-mile pole. Believability has got the top. Belinda Wick moves up on the outside. Second, Justin Lynn along the rail. Third, Our Miss Mandy is fourth. Lydia Yorktown tucks in there nicely fifth. Followed by Bow Me Over in sixth. Racing seventh, Odd Efficacy. After that comes Silent Sarah, and the far back trailer is Winsome's Garrett. Steamrolling by the quarter in 28 seconds flat. Fillies and mares in parade, driving past the stands, coming right back out. Believability. Believability has the lead by a length and a half. Here comes Justin Lynn, swinging up on the outside. Second around the clubhouse turn. Belinda Wick is third. Ranging up on the outside, Bow Me Over to fourth. Our Miss Mandy, Lydia Yorktown got caught in along the rail. Here comes Odd Efficacy, catching the train, middle of the racetrack. After that, it's Silent Sarah, who is eighth. Winsome's Garrett in ninth, marching past the half in 58. First 8 are double-deckered with about 3/8 of a mile to pace. Believability continues to lead the way. Justin Lynn, eyes are up on the outside. Second, Bow Me Over, ready to go 3 deep on the far outside. Belinda Wick is fighting back on the far outside. Odd Efficacy. Nowhere to go for Our Miss Mandy. Up on the far outside, Silent Sarah. Lydia Yorktown, 5 to make up, is not out of it. Winsome's Garrett trails 1:27.3. Moving around the far turn, Jeff Fout brings him out to the head of the stretch. Believability's on top, 3 parts of a length. Bow Me Over, Odd Efficacy driving up on the far outside. 3 deep inside the final 8th. Going to the front, Odd Efficacy on the far outside. Bow Me Over and Believability. It's Bow Me Over and Odd Efficacy. Bow Me Over comes back to get it. Darin Mauser, and 4, Bow Me Over, 5-year-old bay mare by Parsons, bred out of Bow Over, owned by Catherine Ann Shale of Dayton, trained by Jackie Teagar, driven tonight by Darin Mauser, covering them out here in 1:57.2 for Bow Me Over, the winner of tonight's second race. It's official. 4-7 exacta, 61.20. The try, 1:54.80. 5-4 daily double, 271.60. Post time in 14 minutes in the third. Superfecta, no changes.